we're doing Mel's hair. Say hi, Mel.
Hi.
We're using pink as the inspiration. We're gonna do an undercut. We're gonna keep the top nice and long. We're gonna add some chunky blonde highlights throughout the top to give her a little bit more fun. She has a lot of hair. And what we're hoping is that if we keep enough length on the top that she'll be able to pull it down and wear it into a bob too. But we don't know what's gonna happen yet. Depends as we start creating what we're gonna do. So first thing I'm gonna do is get her caped and sectioned, and then we'll be right back. So here we have Mel all sectioned out. We have 4 sections really. We have the horseshoe going from the recession all the way back around. We have this back piece because we want to leave this part a little bit longer so it's almost like a modern day mohawk. We have that sectioned out. I mean, it's just in 2 sections just to make it more manageable. And then we have the 2 side sections that come down. We've already had the back shave from before. She likes the length of it, so we're not going to take it any shorter, but we will clean up the edges at the end, so I'll show you a good way to do that. So, and lastly, we have left these 2 little pieces. Pink has this really cool haircut where she has these 2 little doily things around her face. I don't know what you call them. So we're going to keep these long and not cut them until the end, because then we're going to see where it's sitting with her in relation to the top, and then we're going to make a guess at that point. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut this one side. I'm going to get it nice and wet. You can see her hair. We used to chemically straighten it, and after having a baby, it's completely changed her texture, so we want to cut all that stuff off. So first thing I'm going to do to make it more manageable is just lop off all this length. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, because it's not coming back. So what we're going to do is, she doesn't want it to look completely buzzed back here. It's probably about a finger's width. So all I'm going to do is take diagonal sections like so. Make sure I'm leaving this part down. And then I'm going to cut it to about a finger's width.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
Okay, so I just want you to see me cut the guide. So again, we're going to keep diagonal back sections. We're going to pull it straight out. Fingers width. Now we have her bottom all cleaned up. I just took a scissor over comb just to kind of blend it out a little bit more. You can see it all the way around. We haven't done the perimeter just yet. I'm going to do that right now so you can see how I do it. I'm just going to take clippers and clean up the edges ever so slightly. Which you probably can't see actually. So see. And I go into it a little vertically like this just to kind of break up the line so it's not a harsh line as it starts to grow out. And I'm going to do the same thing back here. Just kind of feather it in like Perfect. Now we're gonna let down the top, and Mel basically wants to keep as much length as possible, but we do want to cut off some of that really dead stuff. So we're just gonna let it all down, see what it looks like. We're probably just gonna take off a couple inches, right? So here we have her all wet. Now what we want to do is we're just going to cut the top actually pretty square. So then when it falls down either direction, it's going to naturally have layers, because when it falls down, the top will look a little shorter than the bottom. We do want that length difference so that she can curl it, and she probably wouldn't wear it straight out. Like, you're plenty wear more curly. But either way, it looking layered will look really nice. And then back here, we want the length to fall to about here. So what I'm going to do is first cut it a guide horizontally. So I'm going to take this section. Pull it straight up. And I'm just going to cut off what's dead. So we're going to do all of that, you can see. We can always cut off a little bit more later if we need. This is just going to be a general cut. Now what I'm going to do is section her hair down the center and cut a new guide this way. Do is pull this straight up and angle my fingers. And now there's no right or wrong angle to choose. It just depends where you want the back part to finish. There, I think this will be a pretty good length with some texture. Just kind of sitting around the O-bone, because by the time she curls it, it's gonna spring up a little like that. Perfect. So now all I'm gonna do is pull all the hair straight up and cut everything square. And then you're gonna continue that all the way till you're done at the back. So here we have the cut all done and the color all done. I have prepped it with Fix to blow dry it. Now I'm gonna put on a layer of Protect to curl it with. Curl each section in opposite directions. So here's the big reveal. Her hair is all done now. It's beautiful. We lightened the top with a level 8 with the ash base, obviously, to correct any of the orange undertone that would come through. We decided to undercut it a little bit higher and cut this part shorter just because with her curl she doesn't like it as bulky there. And then we left these little doily things. How's it feel?
Amazing.
Yes, she rocks it.
So excited.
Very pink. So if you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment below. Subscribe to our channel because we do release new videos every Friday. And if you want a little cheat sheet on how to break down this cut, put your information into this link right here and we'll send it out to you. Bye, see you next Friday.